Okay, indices. This is quite a straightforward lesson, just introduction to them. Before you start, you need to know your 15 square numbers and your first 5 cube numbers. For those that don't know, a square number is a number times by itself. A cube number is a number times by itself 3 times. Okay. Go fill them out. If you want a bit of extension, do the blue stuff. And the other thing you come up, which comes up a fair bit, is named 2 square numbers are also cube numbers. Pause the video. Right. Okay, here's all your answers. Right, the square numbers are also cube numbers. The ones that you can see, you've got 1, which is in both, and you've also got 64, which is here, and 64, which is there. There's a lot more, but they're the ones you need to know. If you wanted to, you could argue 0 is also a square and a cube number, but that's a different argument for a different day. Right, so this bit here, okay, with a calculator, all I want you to do is think about how do you use your calculator to do these. Again, I'm not going to spend a lot of time. All you have to know, if you're using this one, there's your squared button there. Okay. Now this button here next to it, that's if you want to do like 2 to the power 4. So 2 would be x, and when you press it, it'd be to the power 4. Okay, my index laws. Right, when I ask you this, just how can you simplify? I don't really care what the answer is. I just want it in a form that's like I can recognise. Now, if you think 4 to the power 5, that's 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. 4 to the power 3 is 4 times 4 times 4. Okay. Now, if you want to simplify it, if you count up all the 4s, I've got 4 to the power 8. Okay. So I could simplify that by 4 to the power 8. Okay. So 7 to the power 9 or 7 to the power 6. Same thing, I'll write 7 9 times, and I'll write 7 6 times. Put them together, and it's 7 to the power 15. Now, these stupid people realise that all I'm doing really is I'm just adding these two together. 9 plus 6 is 15, and 4 plus 5 is 8. Okay. But I've kept the base the same. Right, so this one here, I'd have to keep the base the same, which is 2. I'm times in 6 plus 4 is 10. So 2 to the power 10. Okay. This one here, I keep the base the same, which is 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. Good. Keep the base the same, which is A. And 7 plus 5 is 12. Okay. Good. Nice. Here you go. If you wanted to copy the formula down, that's all. Next one. Yeah, good. Right. Dividing. It's exactly the same apart from you're subtracting. Let's see how it works. Write 9 5 times. At the bottom, I write 9 3 times. And essentially, I just cancel one off from the top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. And I'm actually left with 9 squared. Okay. Same as 11 to the power 7 divided by 11 to the power 2. I write 11 7 times. Do my divide sign. I write 11 twice. I cancel down any numbers that are the same. Okay. And I'm left with 11 to the power 5. But again, you could just do 7 minus 2 is 5, and on the top one I could have just done 5 minus 3 is 2. So this one here, keep the base the same, which is 2. 6 minus 4 is 2. Okay. Now I'll keep the base the same, which is 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. Keep the base the same. Be careful, this one messes people up. It's 3. 5 minus 7 is negative 2. Now we'll talk about negative indices a little bit later. Yeah, but just leave it as a negative 2. Okay. If you wanted the formula, there it is. A to the power of m divided by a to the power of n equals a to the power of m minus n. So first one, I've got to do 9 times 8, which is 72. And then the d's are the same, so I keep my base. And I'm times in, so 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay. Next one, I'm times in, so I'll do 12 times 6. Okay, which is 72 again. I'm doing with an e. And because I'm times them, I'm adding. 10 plus 4 is 14. Now I'm dividing this time. So I have to do 24 divided by 6, which is 4. And I'll do 8 minus 4, which is 4. So it's going to be 4f to the power of 4. That one there, I'll do 16 divided by 5, which is 12. And we're talking about g. I'll do 12 minus 3, which is 9. So it's 12g to the power of 9. Okay. Here's some questions for you to do. Take your time to be careful. Yeah, some of these are negatives. Yeah, so you've got to think, if I'm doing like k, my base is going to be 5. I'm going to have to do 3 minus 5. Okay? And when you minus same as adding, so it's actually going to be 5 to the power of 8. Right, we'll give you a bit of time to do whichever ones you want. Obviously, further down the harder they are. Pause the video, complete the work. Okay, here you go, here's your answers. There might be a few mistakes on this, somebody else's slide. They should be right. Right, next bit. Right, index laws. Next one we need to do. 4 cubed, all of it to the power 4. Now think about it. That's 4 cubed times 4 cubed times 4 cubed times 4 cubed. Yeah, because that 4 means I'm timesing by itself 4 times. I'm going to expand this again to be 1 not 4 times itself 3 times, and again, and again, and again. And it's just nice basic stuff. I just count up how many 4s. So 4 to the power of 12. So I'll do it again. 7 squared to the power of 5. So it's 7 squared times 7 squared times 7 squared times 7 squared times 7 squared. Expand that again. Square this 5 times. So I've got 10. Now again, the smarter people just realise if I did 4 times 3, I get 12. And if I do 2 times 5, I get 10. So keep the base the same, and when they're in brackets, you times your indices. Okay. There's nothing wrong with expanding them like I did there if you don't really understand the concept. So this one here, I keep my base the same, which is 2. Okay. 2 times 6 is 12. 12 here. This one here, I'm doing my base is 3. 3 times 5 is 15. Okay. Nice. Now this one is slightly different. There's 2 ways you can think about it. So it's going to be 7 C times C times C times 7 C times C times C. Okay. And I times my 2 7s together, which is 7 squared or C to the power 6. And you can write that as 49C6. Okay. Right, for J8, all of it cubed. Now what I like to think about this one here is if it's actually 4 cubed, which is my first bit, and then it's J to the power of 8 cubed. Okay. Now 4 cubed I can work out, I can just leave it as 4 cubed. J8 cubed, obviously I've got to do 8 times 3, which is J to the power 24. Okay. Next one, 2B to the power of 8 to the power minus 3. Now again, we will deal with the negative indices first, later. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do 2 to the power 3. So I'm just going to write it as 2 to the power 3. And then 8, so B to the power of 8, all of that to the power minus 3. So that's going to equal 2 to the power minus 3. From 8 times minus 3 is minus 24. So it's going to be B to the power minus 24. I didn't actually need that bit there. Okay, next bit. Here's some questions. Go and do them. Now, obviously, when you get the numbers and you're doing it to power something, give me the actual value. But from 5 below, just leave this to like 5 to the power minus 5 and then E to the power minus 25. I'll give you a bit of time to work out. I'll pause the video if you want. Your answers are coming up. Good. Here's your answers. Again, from like 1 to 5. If you put that as 3 to the power of 3, that's fine. It's the same as 27. And here, if you've done 5 cubed, that's the same as 125. Oh, and here's a bit of fun for you. A little bit of a crossword. It should be a joke. It's a hilariously funny joke, especially if you understand maths. Go, work it all out. And you know if you got it right, because the joke's going to be funny. That's the end of the introduction to indices.